For the first time in a long time, I went back to using modelling books with my Year 7s, and the children loved it. They really enjoyed the opportunity to have their say, so to put their voice down on the paper. It's also provided me with great evidence of their learning and their understanding, and it's been an excellent way to show all of my planning as well. I've loved it. I'm taking them back to use them in my classroom again. We spent a wonderful afternoon getting out about in the Cromwell community, where we went exploring for all the fractions we could find. The children were armed with their whiteboards and pens and explored around our school community and then around our town community for examples of real life fractions that they could find. They loved it, and so did I. I used to have the misconception that using maths language with children who are low in maths was going to make it confusing for them, but I've had the opposite experience. They have just experienced success after success using proper maths language. It's been awesome. I've just watched their confidence grow and grow as they feel more comfortable with the language. The strategy that we found really successful was getting the children to make their own modelling books. I initially did this when the parents were coming in for an afternoon so they could show off what they'd been learning. So they started off with how we start each of our sessions with a game. Danielle here has chosen the $10 challenge game. She's written down all the rules, and then her and her mum sat down and played with that. She then took her mum through some of the different things that we've been learning about. She chose to focus on what the denominator and the numerator meant, and that we'd been looking at improper fractions. And they made a few of these pages. Then they set some questions up for the parents to answer. We also spent some time looking at how they'd been feeling about our maths group. So they shared what they like about maths, what they've learnt, and how they've been feeling about maths, how that's changed. And then I found this so successful, the children always wanted to work on these. So I gave them another opportunity throughout our 10 weeks to be sharing their knowledge into their own modelling books using their own language. We hosted an afternoon tea where all of the parents came in. We shared some kai and the children shared what they had been learning about. Great experience for us as staff, the children, and also the teachers and the parents. The size of the group really meant that I was able to spend a lot more time with each child, working individually or with them in a small group than I would ordinarily in the class. Having an hour each day with just 6 children was a real luxury for me. Also, all of the children identified this as being something that they felt was integral to the success of the group and a reason they really enjoyed it. Yep, when you're ready.
Well, I really enjoyed the maths thing because I learned how to add fractions and multiply them. And I learned what the denominator and the numerator were. And I think it really got my maths more confident and better. And yeah.
Cool. What did you enjoy about it particularly?
I enjoyed like the laughter and the games and the learning.
Cool. That's good. What was it about the group that you think helped you learn better than in a normal classroom?
Well, it was smaller and nobody like called out, so then you could hear more better and learn quicker and better.
Cool. Thanks. Pablo?
I really enjoyed it best because it was nice, small, and had fun games, and we learned like in a fun way, and I learned like how to add fractions and what they meant, like the denominator and the numerator, and how to multiply them and all that. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And I liked it because it was small and we always laughed like every session.
Great. Pablo? No.
Well, I really liked the maths group because I learned mixed fractions and the denominator and numerator.
Cool. And what was it about the group, Noah? Do you think that helped it make it
small.
easier?